Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Drooks Milan Unboxing. Saturday at the MGN Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, we will crown a Ring Magazine Junior Lightweight, or if you want to call the division, Super Featherweight Champion of the World, 135-pound champion, when WBC champion Oscar Valdez meets his WBO counterpart Shakur Stevenson. Now, it's an intriguing clash because it's two fighters in their prime fighting each other, and it's a contrast of styles. Shakur Stevenson, former WBO featherweight champion, moved up in weight and won the WBO junior lightweight title when he stopped Jamel Herring in 10 rounds, and that was his coming out party. He is primarily a boxer. He's a speedster. He's got very quick hands, quick combinations, great jab, and he's a southpaw to boot, making him a nightmare to fight. So he is the speedster. He's almost going to be a Meldrick Taylor in this fight. And then on the other hand, we have got Oscar Valdez. He's almost going to be like a Julio Cesar Chavez, because he's the fighter, he's a pressure fighter, and he's the guy with really heavy hands. Now, Valdez was also WBO featherweight champion, also moved up to the junior lightweight or super featherweight division, and there he took the WBC title. He was very impressive when he knocked out Miguel Berchelt in 10 rounds. It was a chilling knockout that left Berchelt unconscious, and that was very impressive. After that, though, Oscar Valdez positive for some banned substance. Don't ask me what, I lose track of everything. And he defended his title still, nonetheless, against Robson Fonseca, and he really looked bad in that fight, according to me. He was outboxed for long stretches in the fight. I didn't have it nearly as wide as the judges had it. You could even have argued that Fonseca did enough to cause an upset, but he was out-jabbed and out-punched in the long range throughout that fight by Fonseca before he sort of pulled it together towards the end. Now, Oscar Valdez, he's got a great jab. He can switch heat as well. He's got his best punch, I think, is his left hook. That's a real money punch for him. Nothing wrong with his right either. But he's kind of got a bit of Daniel Jacobs syndrome about him. Not the same type of fighter physically or style-wise at all, but I always felt that Daniel Jacobs sort of mentally goes off a reservation for a couple of rounds in each fight, where he sort of stops fighting or he just messes around and he loses rounds that he shouldn't lose. The same thing with Oscar Valdez. You know, at times, even if we look at the Berchelt fight, which was very impressive, he had Berchelt down, and when he let him off a hook, when Berchelt came back a little bit in that fight for 2 rounds, because he sort of let him off a look and he started throwing power punches without setting it up with his jab. Same thing there against Robson Fonseca. He was kind of sleepwalking for a while and then he put it together. But boy, if he does put it together, and if Valdez gets in your grill, he can really do some heavy damage. Now, Shakur Stevenson is a bit of an enigma because we haven't seen him hurt yet. We haven't seen him really having to dig deep to pull a fight out of a bag. He's ticked all the boxes so far as a pro. We just don't know if he can be hurt. You could kind of think that he can, because he's a young 24-year-old. He's got this baby face, but nobody has really seriously been able to test him. And will Oscar Valdez do that? I'm almost certain that Valdez is going to do it. I just think Valdez will need to put it together every single round. There's only one way he's going to beat Shakur Stevenson. I can't see him winning a boxing match at range. Stevenson is the taller guy. He's got the reach advantage. He's a southpaw to boot, which is going to make that left hook difficult to land against a southpaw because the shoulder is in the way here. It's an odd angle. So he's going to have to be consistent. He's got to apply the pressure like he did against Berchelt, but he'll have to be consistent with it. He'll have to work the body much more. He'll have to punch whatever his opponent gives him, which with Stevenson isn't all that much. If we look at the Jamel Herring fight, Herring was having good momentum, having beaten Carl Frampton, when Herring had a little bit of success, not much, just a little ray of hope shining through was when they were right in front of each other, and then Herring sort of in close, he got a few shots in. So Valdez can't stand and try and pot shot from outside. He's going to have to get close, and he's going to have to do a Julio Cesar Chavez like Chavez did there at the end against Meldrick Taylor. He's going to have to hit the body, and he's going to have to wear Shakur Stevenson down. Stevenson, for him, he's got to fight very forward against Herring. He's just got to get box. I don't think it's going to be as easy because Herring is a tall, rangy boxer, and Stevenson was just better at that exact same game that Herring tried to play. Valdez is going to bring a different game. So we're going to see how it goes. I think Shakur Stevenson is going to sweep the first couple of rounds, and I think then Valdez will come on, and we'll have to see, is Shakur Stevenson tough enough? Can he change gears, and can he outbox Oscar Valdez? Can he hurt him to get his respect so that he doesn't just wade in on him? But all in all, in the end, I'm going with majority opinion here. I think Shakur Stevenson is going to make the adjustments. He's just quicker, he's fresher, and he's more consistent in what he does in that ring. We just have to gamble on the fact that he can take what Valdez dishes out. But I'm going with Shakur Stevenson to win on points, unify the WBO and WBC junior lightweight titles, and pick up the Ring Magazine belt as V-Man in the 130-pound division in memorable night in Las Vegas. Good contrast of styles, as I've said, two guys in their prime. What is not to like? Well, that's it from me for the weekend. Please remember, give a channel a thumbs up, and remember to always keep those gloves up.